The Great Wall of China was not originally built by the Chinese, but instead designed to defend against China, and that it may have been part of a Mongolian Tartarian infrastructure. Is this claim rooted in reality, or is it another example of revisionist history? To understand this controversial idea, we must first examine the official historical consensus on the Great Wall's origins and purpose. According to this widely accepted interpretation, the wall was constructed over many centuries in multiple phases. Its early origins can be traced back to the 7th century BC, when various Chinese states began building defensive fortifications against nomadic tribes to the north. These efforts were expanded and connected during the Qin dynasty to 21 to 106 BC, and subsequently saw major upgrades under the Ming dynasty, which ruled China from the 14th to 17th century. By this time, the northern borders of China had come to be defined by the powerful Mongol Tatar Yuan dynasty, which had also briefly controlled much of the rest of the country. And so the Ming rulers, who took the throne after the Mongols, sought to solidify their hold on the Middle Kingdom by extensively fortifying and manning the wall to keep out potential invaders from the north, such as the Mongols, Monkeys, and others. This is the traditional account. Why would China need to build a massive wall to defend itself from itself? However, since the early 21st century, a sizable cottage industry of alternative history has sprung up claiming that the Great Wall was actually built to defend against the Chinese. These theorists, inspired by similar claims regarding the origins of the equally mythical Tartarian Empire, assert that the wall's true purpose was to keep something or someone in, not just keep others out. Proponents of this view point to several supposed anomalies as evidence that the wall was constructed by a civilization distinct from the Chinese, such as the battlements or crenellations along its many stretches facing south toward what is now China. They also highlight the sophisticated stonework in many areas, which they argue predates the Ming dynasty's renovations, and therefore must have been part of an older, perhaps non-Chinese infrastructure. Further evidence for this interpretation comes from old maps of the region dating from the 15th to 18th centuries that label northern regions as Tartary, suggesting a vast unified civilization there, that the Chinese purposely obfuscated the wall's origins to erase the memory of the Tartarian people and their contributions to Chinese culture. There is no serious archaeological or historical consensus to support the idea that the Great Wall was built by anyone other than the Chinese, nor is there